Summertime means a lot of free time for teens, which is not always a good thing. Dr. Carrie Dixon, aka Dr. Mom, joins us with ways to use that time for the greater good and to keep them out of trouble.
Absolutely.
Because teenagers, you don't want them just hanging out all summer.
No, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
They're never just going to be hanging out.
We want them to have a schedule.
Keep them busy.
We want to keep them busy, but they need to work. They need to be doing something other than just being at home, watching TV, hanging out, just figuring out what they want to do.
That's a tough sell to a teenager.
Well, no, work shouldn't be a tough sell, right? If they're not doing anything else, they need to go to work. If they're preparing for college, hopefully they can save some money for college. You know, they have all these book scholarships, but they can save money to help with it so that they don't have to get everything given to them. They can give to themselves. They can save, they can take their time. They can actually plan what they're going to do during the summer, but keep them on a schedule. That's the most important thing.
Keep them on some sort of path so they get from point A to point B. What would be a realistic schedule during the summer months for a teenager to keep?
To get up and go to work, come home, have some fun. Maybe they can hang out with friends sometime, but they're not going to hang out really late if they have to get up the next day and go to work. So it depends on, and oftentimes these jobs, they're going to give them full-time hours or near full-time hours in the summer. No one says don't have fun. They still have the weekends, they still have time off from work, and they still will have fun, and sometimes they have fun jobs. They can go to the zoo, they can work at the library. There's different jobs out there that are relegated for teens where they can have fun doing.
What age do you think they should get their first job?
16.
So if it's 16, you've got your freshman year, the summer after your freshman year, and then possibly the summer after your sophomore year where you don't have a job. What would you suggest for those kids then?
They can volunteer their time. They can go and do some, because I want kids to learn that you don't have to be paid for everything.
Oh, okay.
That you can go, you can camp counsel, you can volunteer, you can go do some things, and you can also, they can be in charge sometimes of taking younger siblings or younger cousins and going to the World War I Museum, the libraries. The libraries are great for events and things for students and people to do all year long.
It's important to teach them the spirit of volunteerism.
Well, and teach them the spirit of responsibility so they know that everything's not about just hanging out trying to figure out what to do. That's when they get in trouble regardless of what age they are.
And you're a proponent also of summer school.
Oh, yeah.
Is there too much, though, summer school? I mean, do their brains ever need a break? Is there such a thing as too much?
They get a break after school.
Like when they graduate college?
When they don't, right, at that point, and then you don't really get a break because you go to work.
Yeah.
But there is a such thing as summertime losing out academically and having some summer loss in terms of what you need to know. Then you have teachers that have to play catch up the first month of school when they go back. So summer school is not always for remediation. Oftentimes it can be something to get ahead. It can be like a tutoring session, and there are activities in summer school. So everything's not math, science, and reading all day, but they have varied activities and arts and programs that they can get involved in and just have a good time. So the main thing is to keep a schedule so they're not just hanging out, they're not just trying to figure out something to do, and they actually have something that they're getting up and geared for daily.
They're either volunteering, they're working, or they're going to summer school.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much.